Fix my reviews. Today is the amazing review, Zelda Wind Waker. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at the first mission, and now I have nothing against a little bit of stealth, a little bit of sneaking around in a Zelda game. I think that's very nice, and I think this first mission, or first dungeon, however you want to call it, is very good. But I just don't like the idea of the first mission being the stealth mission. Because in a Zelda game, I want the first mission to be the action mission, okay? In the first mission, I want to take my sword, stab it in somebody's eye. I want to cut somebody's head off, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I want in my first mission. Because they just stole my sister. The story goes that they stole my sister. So, I'm really pissed off, and the first mission, I just want to take a rock and smack somebody's head open, you know what I'm talking about? That's what I want from the first mission. And the second mission or the third mission can be stealth. But anyway, let's have a look what they gave us for the first mission. Okay, so this is the first mission or the first dungeon, and this is the stealth part. A lot of sneaking around, you have to be very careful here. So here the light, you see they can't see us. These are the searchlights, and they should not see us moving, so we have to be very careful, and we have to hide inside the barrel. And we have to sneak up into the dungeon, and we have to take out the enemies that are operating these lights. So that's our task. There's 3 enemies, and we have to take them out. And once we do that, we can progress further and get our sword back. And as soon as we have a sword, that's where the action starts. But first of all, we have to be very careful not to get seen, because if we get seen, we get thrown in jail, and that sucks. Okay, so here's one of the enemies that's operating the searchlights, you see? And these are the enemies that we have to take out, because if we don't take them out, we can't go further. Now you see, we don't have a sword, so it's very easy for him to hit us. So what we have to do is take this, smash this in his head, like so, then pick up one of the sticks and keep on smacking him in the head. That's it, smack him! Smack him, damn it! Smack him! That's it, now he's dead. And the lights don't work anymore. And now we have to go and kill the others. 2 more. Here's a very nice part. Now again, you see this bad guy, he can't see us. So that's why I'm inside the barrel, and I'm going to have to try and sneak past him. Now in this mission, you're going to see a lot of times where you're going to have to hide inside barrels to go through a hallway or to go through a room, and the enemies can't see you. Because again, if they see you, you go to jail, and we don't have a sword, so we can't fight them. So we have to hide inside these barrels and sneak past them. And they should not see the barrel moving. That's the tricky part. They can't see it moving. So that was the first dungeon. Not much action, but very interesting. I enjoyed it. Not very hard. Now, as you go along in the game, the dungeons get much bigger, much harder, lots of puzzles, amazing puzzles, and the puzzles get very hard. Now, after the dungeon, you get kicked over to this island. A very nice island, very friendly island. Let's have a look. So this is the island, and it's a very friendly island. You can chase the pigs, you can talk to anybody, and tons of little missions, tons of little jobs that you can do where you can help these people. The missions involve traveling from one island to another, trading different goods, buying, selling. You can play hide and seek with the kids. You have to find them and they hide. Now the missions, they can get pretty hard, and some of them are easy. So a lot of great mini missions in the Zelda game, in this Zelda game. You can spend a whole year of your life just doing the missions. You can go into any door, any house you can enter. Now the island is not that big, but still a lot of action. Now this is the sailing part of the game. This is the boat, and you're gonna do a lot of sailing in this game. Now I actually like sailing even in real life, so I love the sailing parts. Now in the sailing, there's lots of treasures we can find under the sea. You get lots of maps and lots of treasure maps, and you have to compare them to try and figure out where the treasure is. And then you get a hook, and you take it down to the bottom of the ocean, and you pull out the treasure. a lot of pirates that you can meet, and you can steal their treasure. Right here we can see the pirates. Now we're not gonna stop, we're gonna keep on moving. A lot of things to find in the ocean. So this is the boss fight in this volcano dungeon. Very cool boss fight. Again, pretty easy, but the first time I was doing this, I died loads of times. So it can be easy for some and hard for others. This is the boss, and we're gonna have to use the new tool that we got in this dungeon. We're gonna have to use it here for the boss fight. Very interesting way. Now he's gonna try to hit you with his huge hands. And this is what you have to do. Wait, let me just get in a safe area. You have to attach it to his tail, the hook, like so. And then the dragon gets mad, and then you have to swing a few times, like so. Is about to fire his fire. You see, you have to hit him like that. Basically, the dragon hits him. And you have to do this a few times. And then again, just wait. And hit him in the eye again. Pretty easy. Now this is already another dungeon. It's like a big tree. It's inside this huge mountain. And again, you have different enemies, as we can see here. This one is already a little bit harder. So first we have to get inside the dungeon. You see, we can't let them eat us. So this is the boss fight in this tree dungeon. I love the boss fights in this Zelda game. They're so huge and big. So you have to take the new boomerang that we just got and cut those vines like that. Again, this is still pretty easy, this boss fight. They get harder. Later on I'm going to have a look at a much harder boss fight. And once he falls down, you have to quickly slash him up with a sword. Now this is one of my favorite boss fights in the whole game. I love this boss fight. You have to use the new bow and arrow that you just got in this dungeon. And you have to shoot those little eyes, you see. Now once you hit him a few times, the head falls down and you have to put a bomb inside his mouth. And then he explodes like that. And this is a very nice little fight that you have in the ocean. Once you get the bombs, you can use them to blow things up. Or if you're on a boat, you can use this cannon. You can shoot pirates with it. In this case, you have to shoot the wall. You have to try and break it. And you have to try and do it pretty fast because this tornado in the water is about to suck you in, so you don't have much time. I love this part because I love the sailing parts, and I love using the cannon. So I think I showed you enough of the game for you to get a very good idea of what it's about. Tons of tools. Amazing adventure. One of the best adventures you can have in a video game. I really don't know any better adventure in a video game. One of my favorite games of all time. Okay? Very good. If you still don't have this, definitely get it. And if you do have this, replay it because it's just amazing. Amazing fun. So, thank you very much for watching Big Smile Reviews. Thank you. Bye-bye.